Hello, I'm Gav.
I'm Dan.
We're the Slo Mo Guys, and you may have noticed it's the middle of the night. What does that mean, Dan?
Well, usually when we're filming, we use the sun to light our subject, but today our subject creates its own light, so it's better to do it in the dark.
Don't even need the sun. And because it's Texas in the summer, we're stood out here at 1 in the morning in shorts and a t-shirt.
Still sway.
Still sweaty. This video is sponsored by Google, and to help us make it, we're going to be using the Google Pixel 3a XL. You'll find out more about it in a bit.
We've done a video before where I was spinning wire wool
Yeah.
in the night.
And I thought, how do we escalate that? And then I thought, well, you've got 2 arms. But why stop at 2? You've also got 2 legs.
So then I thought, that's just me spinning around, and there's a machine that does that already. Yeah, me just going like this.
So you found a machine with 4 limbs.
Yeah, funny that. It's a shop fan that I've hooked up here and taken the outside off of.
This is comical. And I'll be honest, we have not tested this in the slightest.
No idea if it's going to work.
Absolutely none.
I think we should just plug it in and see what happens.
That's probably for the best. All right, it's a dangerous one. Don't try this at home. What have you got safety-wise?
Well, because we're obviously dealing with sort of burning metal sparks, I'm going to put this fireproof suit on, or fire-resistant suit on, to help me protect me from the heat, as well as a balaclava and some gloves and some goggles, so that the sparks can't find their way to my skin.
I said balaclava to an American recently, and they thought it was some kind of dessert.
Baklava? What do you mean?
I will also be in a protective suit because I'm actually probably more in the line of fire than you are with
You
this.
actually are, because the wire wool is going to be spinning away from me into you.
Yeah.
I think I remember last time we were doing this, I was fine, and you were just like,
This is raining down on my head. So first of all, Dan's just going to spin it on his hand again, like last time, as a little refresher. And I'm going to use the Pixel's night sight feature, because I've heard it has great low light capability for a still, almost like a long exposure. So we'll see if I can see him once we turn this light off. You ready? Feeling ready?
I'm feeling pretty ready.
All right. It's going to be so bloody dark.
It really is. Oh my God.
Oh! Okay, go for it. Looks lovely. Still works well.
Yeah, it does. Look at that. That is cool. I've always wanted to get pictures like that with my phone. Always. I've never been able to. It looks like I'm a human Catherine wheel.
For this subject, as we learnt last time, we are going to film it in a slightly different way to usual, with a lower frame rate and a very high shutter angle, as big as we can get, which is about 359 degrees, so that each frame will be full of motion blur and those streaks will be as long as possible. If we did a higher shutter speed, 180 like where we usually are, our trails will be cut in half, and if we go all the way up to 1,000 frames a second, there won't be trails, there'll be dots. You got like an 80-foot shadow behind you.
It's pretty cool.
All right, you ready?
Turn the light off.
Lights up. Whoa! You all right? Whoa!
Was that good?
Yeah, that looked class. Did it speed up once they all flew off?
Yeah.
Oh, that's class.
Wow. You can see the bits flying off and then landing on stuff. There's no way that I could achieve that as a person.
Well, you don't have enough arms.
No, I don't. It's true. As they kept flying off, it was like, whoop, 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 and it kept like moving around. Like it was heavier at certain points. And then I was like, oh God. It's like.
Oh, look at that bit. There's just one that's just throwing everything there.
They take turns, don't they?
Yeah. A little bit nervous about this one.
Oh, me too. Woohoo! You'll be all right.
Will I?
I'm just prancing because I can't see anything. I don't want to step on any rocks. There it is. We ready?
Yeah. Oh, bloody hell. Whoa! Ow, ow, ow! Oh, God, it's so painful. Okay, that really hurts.
Is it really?
It's peppering my legs, like it's going straight through the suit.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it very temporary though?
Well, yeah, it's like a bunch of tiny knives. Okay, a bit of playback.
Sick. Looks like I'm doing it with my hands.
Yeah, it looks like you got like elite poi skills.
You know, yeah, that's not what it's called, poi. And you're like,
getting peppered.
hold the camera steady, for goodness sake. Not that I was trying to get you or anything, but I was definitely trying to get you.
Yeah, it was really going for a Dutch angle here. That's what I wanted.
Oh, yeah,
I was thinking Battlefield Earth.
It was a stylistic choice.
Yeah,
yeah, of course.
It's just absolute. All these ones that are going below camera are just peppering me in the crotch area.
I don't think I even need safety gear for this.
Oh, look at that one. It blasted the bottom of the lens. It like hit the hood. I wonder if I could be under there with you. Do you think I'd be all right?
Oh, you'd be fine. I mean, the only danger is these huge globs of
But
falling
if I was
fire.
just at your legs looking up at you,
Oh, that would work.
that'd be all right, wouldn't it?
That would work.
What is going on?
If I hold it up like this.
It's about 3 in the morning and I'm on my back in a quarry.
Ready?
Yep.
Whoa! Oh my God! Oh man! Oh, where am I? It looks like I'm holding up a plate of doom. There was a couple of...
You're having a whale of a time.
Yeah, I'm loving it. There was a couple of sparks that went down onto you, I was watching. It's like I'm sheltering you from like fireworks or something.
Yeah, thank you. It's so much fun.
I was having fun.
Look how safe it is under there.
It's perfect. I didn't get any sparks on me at all. It's all going away from me, and I'm protected by the wood if something did just drop.
Yeah. We're really attracting a lot of bugs.
Well, we've got a huge big light,
It's true.
and there's no moon or any other light source.
All right, what are you going to do this time?
I'm going to spin it around in all kinds of directions.
Just go a bit nuts with it. Balaclava back on.
Balaclava and that back on because it's going everywhere.
Bloody hell. Really kicked off at the end there.
It really did. Someone's gone miles away, look.
Those ones that where it ends up directly coming towards the camera, they end up so big, those little flares.
Yeah, they just like smash straight to the camera. They're dropping right in front of it, look. And then like some of them, I think I aimed directly at you at one point. There was just sparks flying straight at you.
That's cool when it goes behind you and you're just a silhouette.
Yeah, that is cool. Like I'm backlit by the sparks.
What about this? We'll take the pixel that Google lovingly sent us and tape it onto the fan, facing out, get a crazy shot, sort of POV blade of all the sparks shooting outwards.
Do they want this phone back or?
We might be able to give it back in one piece.
Okay, well let's try it.
Oh dear.
Whoa.
Is it a bit wobbly?
Yeah, super wobbly look.
A little jostling around. It stayed on the fan.
I tilted it down slightly so I could get more of the metal filing.
It looks like a plane wing.
Whoa! The sound effect is perfect as well. You don't need to do any Foley, it's just like amazing.
You know in old sci-fi movies where it's like, oh, you know, we'll go to warp speed and all the stars are like, that's like from the side window.
Yeah,
That's the angle.
Did you hear the rattling of the fan going tuk, 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 tuk? That was when it was like getting up some serious speed.
Oh, I think we got some magnificent looking footage there.
I just have to call to attention the fact that you're wearing your safety gear around your ankles like you're about to go to
Well, they
toilet.
can't see it. I sort of, right before we started filming, I just sort of like, I peeled off and I'm just stood in the dregs.
If you imagine what it looks like when a man takes his trousers off and like puts them on the toilet, like it looks like that.
I just thought I could get away with it until you called it out.
Yeah.
I think we got some really nice looking footage. I really love the dome effect.
I made a big difference because usually I had the one, but with this I had four and it meant the sparks were in all directions.
I much preferred 4. It was just like a solid sheet, 360 sheet of sparks.
Yeah.
Thought it was wonderful. Big old thanks to Google for sponsoring this video. I had a lot of fun using the Pixel 3a XL. I was very impressed by the night sight mode. I don't know how it works, but it must use stabilization to take the long exposure. I've only ever done long exposure on tripods because doing this, you'd get this all blurring the whole thing. It somehow stabilizes. One thing I noticed, the darker the picture is, the longer it takes to take an image. So there's some cool tech going on there. Don't know how it
Someone
works. I
smarter
loved
than
it.
you has worked that out.
They put some time in.
I also like the fast charging. When I plugged it in when we first got it, it told me how long it was going to take, and it said charging rapidly or charging fast, and it was just super quick.
We've got a second channel. Subscribe to that one. Subscribe to this one. There's a bell. Hit us up on the socials. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to start trying to fill up Google and just start.
Just taking pictures.
I'm recording everything now.
We'll see you in the next video.